Hello friends, Tiger Coward here. Welcome back to my North Coast adventure. We've had a great trip so far. In this episode, we're in Port Cartier, 600 kilometers east of Quebec City, on our way back from the end of the road. We're hoping for sunny days as we head west towards Tadoussac, so that we can see the legendary sights that we missed because of the fog on the way east. We feel robbed by Mother Nature. We want to fully experience the great motorcycle riding this route is legendary for. But it rained overnight, and we begin the day in clouds, and the forecast is for more rain. However, our mood has been buoyed by a few days of sunshine, and we no longer dread wet travels. Eventually, the sun makes an appearance, and the trip is awesome. In the end, we get what we want, 2 amazing days on 2 wheels. We have a fantastic coastal ride on an incredible road, and then an unplanned foray into the lush forested valleys of the Saguenay Fjord. Finally, we reach the legendary town of Tuque, a place which is an exalted name in the Canadian psyche. Join us, it's a good one. Let's go!
Woke up this morning in Port Cartier. It was bright and sunny, and by the time I got back from the showers, it was overcast. It felt like it was going to rain, and now it looks like we're going to be riding in the clouds all the way to Tadoussac. Anyway, it's still a beautiful day. It's 16.5 degrees, perfect riding conditions, so let's go. Fog. Oh well, looks like another foggy day. Probably better than riding in rain. More fog. The fog is gone. We're in the mountains east of Baie-Comeau, and we're ready to rumble. Let's go. Oh, this is pretty. So pretty. Woo-hoo! Appalachian mountain riding. Michael, how the hell did we do this in all that fog?
On the way east, the entire stretch between Baie-Comeau and Sept-Îles, one of the most scenic rides on Route 138, was lost in the mist. But today the Moto God smiled on us and the fog lifted. Once we hit the Appalachians, the ride was breathtaking. Mountain curves with views of the St. Lawrence River that you just won't find anywhere else. Absolutely spectacular.
Oh my goodness gracious, this is freaking amazing. All right, we are leaving Baie-Comeau on Route 138. There's their famous roundabout statue, tribute to the power workers of Quebec. Bright sunshine, 21 degrees. And hopeful. We're hopeful that we have sunshine all the way down here to Tadoussac, although we're expecting rain as we get there. Wow. I'm going to miss these views as we get closer to Quebec City. The temperature has dropped from 21 to 16 degrees, and the skies look like rain ahead. I'm looking up there, and that's where we're going, over that hill, and that's where it's going to rain if it's not raining already. We're right on the edge of the sunshine. Why is it raining on me when it's sunny? Let me pull in behind the Real Housewives of Tadoussac. And they got full wipers going now. Feels like we're playing H2O roulette.
We got the tents pitched to the soundtrack of Thor's thunderous orchestra. Just as we zipped up the last flaps, the skies opened again. The evening ended with Spike and I huddled in the campground laundry room, staying dry while the machine spun. Good night from the confluence of the Saguenay and St. Lawrence rivers. Well, it poured most of the night. By the morning, our campsite was soaked and we had to pack up wet tents. I hate doing that. But with gray skies and thick fog, nothing was going to dry, so we stuffed it all in and carried on. Soon enough, we were set out on Route 172 towards Alma. It turned out to be a lovely ride, tracing the valley floor beside the Saguenay Fjord.
Will you look at the Garmin? A nice squiggly pink line. I'm walking on sunshine, baby. It wouldn't be so bad to travel around here at 30 kilometers an hour and see more scenery. You get run over, mind you. So up there is where Diane Fossey studied the great gorillas of Quebec. Up until their extinction. Yeah, while she was here, she had to be called Diane Fosso. Oh, he's pulling over to let us through. Oh, merci beaucoup. I will flash my thank yous at him. Now you can give her all the way up to the next guy. Until he pulls over.
Now I have to admit something. For years I thought Chicoutimi was the name of my favorite cheese and dried meat platter. Turns out that's a charcuterie board. Easy mistake to make, eh? Anyway, past the surprisingly large and surprisingly ugly city of charcuterie, the scenery flattened into dull farmland. Instead of looping around Lac Saint-Jean, we pushed on and landed in Tuque. Now, if you're not Canadian, this part may not sound funny, but for us maple syrup people, toque means something different. It's what Brits call a knit cap and Aussies call a beanie. And as a Canadian who really needs one, I'm oddly thrilled to be here. Tune in to the next episode as I begin the long journey home and unfortunately dump the tiger. I love you all. Good night from Tuque. Go forth with an open mind and most importantly an open heart. And remember, self-care is not selfish. As you can see on this map, Natashquan and Kagaska are in the far eastern reaches of Quebec. They're way out here, almost forgotten by most of the country. So in a past episode, we got out to Kagaska, we rode all the way back here. And we rode all the way along the coast and it was beautiful. And we ended up here in Port Cartier. And that's where we left from this morning. In this episode, we left Port Cartier and we came down the coast. And then we got into some really beautiful mountainous riding around here all the way to Baie-Comeau. We continued on from Baie-Comeau down Route 138, all the way down here to spending the night here in Tadoussac. After spending the evening, we headed out on Route 172 and we came all the way up here through the valleys. And this is the Saguenay Fjord. We got up here to Chicoutimi, or as I call it, charcuterie. And then we headed up here, and this is Lac Saint-Jean. We just skirted the southern part of Lac Saint-Jean, and then we headed down 155 all the way to La Tuque. And it was nice foresty riding. It's kind of squiggly through here. Nothing spectacular, but very, very remote foresty area. And that's where we reached there, La Tuque. In the next episode, we ride from La Tuque down into the Laurentians and over here by Mont Tremblant. That's where I dumped the tiger.
Oh, Mike!
If you've stayed this long, you must have liked what you've seen, so please hit like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and share it with your friends. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps out my little channel. Let's go.